Hello and welcome. Tanner here with
Shy guy.
yeah, he's happy with life. Um,
Smells like poop.
what?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, we were doing a podcast today. Bless you. Wait, what?
That was a
That was a cough.
that was a cough, but oh well, I'll take a blessing.
Okay, free blessing to all of you.
Thank you.
But we were thinking of doing a podcast today, but then we came to the conclusion that we wanted to theorize on something. Something caught our eye, and personally,
What was
originally
what
we were
was
talking about it.
what was that, Tater? Tell us what caught your eye.
Well, it's a very spooky story about
Spooky skeletons.
it's called the Three Kings Ritual. Um
Ooh, I have not heard of this Three Kings ritual. Tell me more.
why yes, my good sir. Let me tell you. uh so essentially what the Three Kings ritual is one second, let me just pull it up. My definition. Okay, scrolling back up. Sorry.
And also, why is it called the Three Kings ritual? That's kind of weird.
So it's essentially, some people on the internet are calling it a game. Some people are calling it the ritual. Some people are just nicknaming it the experience of a lifetime. But, essentially, I'm gonna scroll back up for this. Um, so what I'm gonna share with you guys today is one of many relatively safe ways, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, this is essentially what the experiment is, but then it's in a relatively safe way to access this one place that people call the shadow side. And
Ooh.
we don't really know much about it, except it's an area that only you can access alone within this current reality, to our knowledge. Well, each individual can do it with themselves, but it's very dangerous, supposedly. But
It's
a lot of
like
people know.
masturbating. You can do it by yourself, but God says you shouldn't. It's very dangerous.
Think of it as just a recurring dream. I will tell you that there's no need to be ignorantly afraid of it, though there is a difference. Ignorance fuels fear, and fear, gives that place a lot of juice to run on. The shadow side, that is. That's why it's kind of a dangerous place.
That's why it's a spoopy.
It's spoopio.
Spoopy.
So you have to do a bunch of big preparation to do it, and basically here's like the warnings on
Yeah,
it. First
you
off.
have to do like a crazy amount of preparation.
Oh, yeah, this thing is insane. So, and also you get insane effects from it too. But essentially, if you do drugs, drugs or alcohol,
During the
night
night
of the
yeah,
event keyword,
you're
or
gonna have
you're
a
gonna have
terrible
a bad
time.
time. If you're going to do if you have some serious issues in your life, from moral to like mental, or like just like something like drama,
If you have a problem in your life, you're
yeah,
gonna have a bad time.
you're gonna have a bad time. Or if you're just using this experiment as an escape, you're gonna have a bad time.
So you'll have a bad time if you're like, why doesn't Timothy from math class like me? Yeah, you're gonna have a terrible
Yeah,
time. So
you
just like
can't.
forget about Timothy for a little bit and have fun with it.
Essentially, you need to like have fun with it and have no
Empty
worries
your
about it. That's the
mind.
thing. It's very hard to do.
Don't
Um,
do it just as like I want to escape from the world because nobody loves me, especially Timothy. Yeah, no, you're gonna have a terrible time. Ugh. Speaking from personal experiences, you'll have a terrible time.
should I be worried?
No?
Oh, okay. Well, let's keep on going, shall we? So here are the ingredients to our recipe, kids.
First, get a big bowl. Now, dump all your fears inside that bowl. Now leave that bowl at your friend's house because you won't need it. Yeah.
Okay. Step 2 of the ingredients. You're gonna need a very large, empty, quiet room, preferably without windows. If windows exist, you
Cover
need to
them.
be able to cover. Yeah, exactly. Cover them to ensure total
Cover them like I covered my
darkness.
teacher's windows in math class that one time.
Uh,
I'll have to tell you about. Oh, that's a story I could use. That'd be a great story. All right, I'll use that story.
yeah. We'll tell you gents about that later on.
That will be towards the end of the podcast.
Oh.
Oh,
Essentially, you have to make sure the room is roomy enough that you can like move around and whatnot, but you still have to make sure it's absolute darkness when there is no light in it.
so like if you have like a giant bathroom, because normally bathrooms don't have windows unless you live in Arizona, then bathrooms have windows for some reason. I don't know why they do. But like if you live like anywhere else, bathrooms don't have windows, and if it's like a giant bathroom, that will suit you, because normally those rooms get pretty dark.
Exactly. It's, and then also, now this is gonna sound funny, but speaking of total darkness, you're gonna need a pack of candles. You'll only use one if all goes well, and a lighter. We're gonna go into if all goes well later on as well. You're gonna need a bucket of water and a mug. You're gonna need a fan.
A mug or a cup. It's not really like you have to use a mug or
Yeah.
you're gonna have a terrible time. It's just like a cup or like a mug or like a drinking something. Something you drink out of. Something you drink out of.
Exactly. And then, let's see, you're gonna need 2 large mirrors, like the ones on a dresser that you would put
Like
on.
think of your sister's bedroom, like the dresser that she has in there, and that's like the giant mirror so that she can like see her body and be like, oh my gosh, Timothy from math class isn't gonna like what I'm wearing today. I have to change. And then she takes like another 4 hours. Yeah, like those kind of mirrors, you're gonna want to use one of those.
No, they shouldn't be harmed, or if they are, that's
That's
the least of your
of your
concerns.
if that thing breaks, you have bigger problems to worry about.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Like way bigger problems to worry about. Ooh, I just got a chill like coming over me. Oh, I'm alone. Like let this record be shown, gents. I'm alone in my studio right now, and we're talking about this. And this is something I've actually had experiences with, and yeah, no. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk more about.
We're gonna get into my experience later.
Yeah, we're gonna talk more about that later. But let's see. You're gonna need. I'm just gonna speed through all the rules because we're wasting some time, and you gents want to learn more about this. Essentially,
No,
you're
we're
gonna need
getting
3
no,
chairs.
because if they want to do it, they're gonna have to know how to do it well. So this is gonna be a longish podcast, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
Oh, okay.
You subscribed, you know what you're gotten yourself into.
Okay. Well, you're gonna need 3 chairs, an alarm clock, an active cell phone. Don't forget to charge the goddamn battery, please. Do
Tanner.
not forget.
You're quoting him almost exactly. We're gonna get
Wait,
plagiarized. Use your own, yeah, use your own words.
Really? I'm so
Yeah.
proud of myself. Actually,
Like you're doing it almost perfectly. It's
I
like
watched this only once. Keep that in mind.
okay, fine. Then I'm pretty sure but like make it a little more original
Oh, okay.
so that we don't
I didn't actually
just like
realize
change
I-
a few words.
I didn't realize I was actually copying him. I'm
Yeah,
very
like
proud.
almost down to the T.
Okay, well, make sure you get like a friend of yours that's willing to follow the rules of this experiment or ritual.
So like, don't get one of your friends that'll be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it," and then doesn't do it, because if that happens, it's gonna go bad like
yeah,
fast.
things are gonna be a little bit crazy to say the least.
It's gonna go downhill. Shit will hit the fan.
Oh, and then the last and final ingredient is a small toy or childhood object that you hold dear.
We're gonna call this a power object.
Perfect. What you will use for this is to be defined later. Actually, we can't go into too much detail, I guess.
So pretty much, like an old childhood, like a favorite toy or like a favorite stuffed animal, something you hold dear to yourself. Most of you, that's your cell phones, which you need for this, but I wouldn't use a cell phone as your power object.
I wouldn't recommend it personally.
But you do need a cell phone.
Exactly.
Charged.
Let's see. So,
You have to do this exactly right, or it's not going to work.
yeah, this part actually gonna be quoting him quote from quote. So this is
Quote unquote, because
from-
this is important.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is quote unquote from. Let's see. This is quote unquote from Creeps McPasta.
And I know what you all just thought. You're like, oh, it's a creepypasta. You guys are just fun. You guys are just messing with us. I hate you. Kill yourselves. But like, I actually did this and it works. So
It's not the best thing to do. So
yeah, yeah.
And honestly,
just-
he mentions that it's real himself in the video too, and lots of people have done it. We're gonna read experiences from it later, but
And I'll tell you my own.
exactly. So
So- Be prepared. But yeah, really. Though.
yeah. Start setup at around 11 p.m. Place one chair in the center of the room, facing north. This is important. Place the other
These are.
two
This
chairs.
is quote unquote. Quote unquote.
Yeah, this is quote unquote. Keep that in mind. Place Place the other 2 chairs exactly to the left and right, facing your throne. The distance between your throne and of your queen and a fool should be about the length of your arm. To each side, more or less, place the 2 large mirrors on the queen and fool chairs left and right of you, facing you and each other. Try your best to have them stand at a 90-degree angle, or else you may get more or less than 3 kings. If you sit on your throne with facing straight ahead north, you should be able to perceive your own reflection in each of the 2 mirrors without actually having to turn your head nor your eyes to do so.
So for all those who don't know what that means and don't have like a perfect grasp of knowledge, your peripheral vision, you need to be able to see yourself out of your peripheral vision.
Exactly.
So that you don't have to like look over, but you can like, it's like, you know, when you look straight ahead so that you can look at Timothy in math class without him thinking that you're looking at Timothy in math class, and it's like that little sneaky like, I'm looking at you without looking at you. Yeah, same concept.
If you sit in the throne facing straight ahead north, you should be able to oh wait, yeah, we already read that. Oops. If you see your own reflection in the corner of your eye, just barely there, then you've done it right. So essentially, you're gonna place the bucket of water that and the mug, both those.
Well, it's just a bucket. The
Yeah.
mug has the water. The bucket is just a bucket.
Yeah.
I think. If I was reading,
they both are filled with water. It says.
Oh, all right. Well, then fill it with water.
Yeah, both. The keyword. Fill those both up with water. The mug doesn't have to be a mug. It could be a cup or whatever. Just something around that size.
Just
and then
fill
the
it.
bucket has to be a bucket.
Like a bucket.
You put the mug and the bucket in front of you, just barely out of reach. Place the fan that we talked about before behind you. Turn it on. Don't set it to maximum power. Medium or low is usually enough. Leave it on. Turn off the lights, leave the door open, and go to your bedroom.
Keyword leave it on.
Yeah, leave the fan on. Just get everything all set up.
So literally everything we tell you to do, like leave it like that.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna say like medium or high, leave the fan on. You're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna leave this on, but I'm gonna turn it off so I saves power. No, like leave it on.
No,
like
really.
your electrical bill will you don't worry about it. We'll pay for your electrical bill.
No, keyword. No, we won't. No, we won't. But,
How do they don't know? They can't get a hold of us except for on my Twitter, which I just made. More on that at the end of the podcast. Okay, go.
Okay. So, turn off the lights and leave the door open and go to your bedroom. Set the
Keyword
candles-
open.
Yep, leave it open. Set the candles by the side of the bed, next to the lighter. Your alarm clock and your cell phone, leave it charging. Set your alarm clock to 3:30 a.m. to wake you up then. Turn off the lights and sleep while holding your power object. Get
Or like
some-
try to get some sleep.
yeah,
But like if you fall asleep, perfect.
that's
If you don't, maybe less perfect.
it might mess things up, but we'll find out.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. So, essentially what's going to happen next is you're supposed to wake up at 3:30 a.m. when your alarm clock goes off. You're going to turn
Exactly.
it off, but don't turn on the light. You have exactly 3 minutes to light your candle, grab your cell phone, and make your way down to the dark room to sit in your throne. So,
Disclaimer: if your alarm clock. Oh wait, you're gonna get to that. Never mind. All right,
Yeah.
you'll get to that. All right.
so you should be
Keep
in
going.
your throne by 3:33 a.m. And don't forget about your power object. Please do not forget that. That's going to mess you up if you don't.
Yeah, like if you forget that,
Not
you're
mess
gonna
up the
die.
ritual, it's gonna
You're not gonna. It's gonna mess you up.
Yeah, it's gonna literally mess you up. So there's a lot of potential red flags that can happen. Like
a
if
lot.
your cell phone didn't charge for whatever reason.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Leave. GTFO.
Don't. Yeah, don't think
if
like.
your
Don't
alarm
just be
clock-
like. If your cell phone didn't charge, just be like. Don't be like. Oh well. No, I'll still do it. Yeah, just like. Literally, if any of these steps don't do what they're supposed to do, don't like half-ass it and be like, oh, it will be fine. Like it won't be fine. Don't do it. Like literally, like look at me in my mask. Look at me in my mask right now. Do not. Don't do it. If one of those things is not like the other or is not the way we told you to put it, don't do it. If your phone didn't charge, don't do it. If the other things that we're about to tell you, don't do what we told you to. If they're not the way that they're supposed to be, don't do it. Okay, continue.
All right. So, if your cell phone didn't charge for whatever reason, GTFO. If your alarm didn't go off exactly at 3:30 a.m., GTFO.
like exactly at 3:30 a.m. You'd be like, that doesn't really matter. No, that matters. Don't if it doesn't go off at exactly
You
3:30
have literally
a.m.
3 minutes to be down there.
Get out. Yeah.
If you find the dark room door closed, and remember
You left it open.
You have
Yeah.
to remember that. GTFO immediately.
Yeah.
If the fan is turned off when you're in there, which keyword
left
you
it
left
on.
that on, GTFO.
Get the fuck out, guys.
Let's see.
Like
So-
even if your mom like walked down there and turned it off by herself, like just don't.
Yeah.
Like just don't.
You don't want to take those chances. And just a little side note here. When you do GTFO, please remember leave the house with your loved one. Go to a hotel or something calmly. There's no need to run. You have time.
You
to
have
grab a
like you have
jacket
time.
and like your cell phone and keys and I don't know like your favorite stuffed animal or whatever.
You have time to gather your
But
items
after
before you
6
leave.
a.m.,
But
the
like
coast
get out.
should be clear to return back to the location.
Keyword should be.
But so far, if all goes as planned, you can proceed and take your throne. Now here's a do not do list. Do not look directly in either of the mirrors beside you. And
Like, literally
please
don't.
do not let the candle go out. The fan is behind you, and you must protect the candle with your body, which is standing in between. There's a reason for this, and you'll see soon why.
You're here. I'm gonna just give you like a little heads up, like for what he's gonna say this later, but I'm gonna just tell you now. Your candle is like your first like, oh shit, stuff's gonna like, it's like about to go down, like crap. Like once you start the ritual, if your candle goes out, that's a sign that you're like, fuck, things are fucked.
Exactly.
Shit hit the fan. If your candle goes out, that's the first sign that shit's about to hit the fan. There. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay, go.
There we go. Let's see. Where was I at?
Candle.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Look straight forward at the darkness, not at the candle, not the mirrors, just straight ahead.
Like literally straight ahead.
I didn't say during setup the chair was queen or which chair was fool. So basically, there's 3 chairs. One's the king chair, one's the fool, and one's the queen. We don't know which chair is which. We will not announce what that is. We don't know what that is. That's your job while you're doing this ritual to figure out which one's which.
But like your chair is definitely the one facing north. Like
yeah, your chair has to be facing.
you have to sit in that chair. But that might be the fool chair. That might be someone else's chair. But that's your king chair. But that might be someone else or whatever else is fool or queen chair. Get it? Like 3 kings. See how that works out? Because everyone thinks they're the king.
Exactly.
Oh, Shy Guy's getting smart.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Let's see. So, I won't spoil what happens, but exactly what to say. You won't be alone. You'll get answers sometimes in a form of question. But hey, that's the story of what we are.
Whoa! Hold up! You're missing like very crucial parts
Oh,
about what to do if your candle goes out, what to do with the bucket of water, the cell phone, why you have the cell phone, why you have the loved one. You forgot like all that.
oh, yes, I did. Actually, let me just read over this real quick. All right. So essentially, I'm just gonna run over those real quick. I'll just switch those. But what the bucket and so the candle you're trying to protect, as we said before, with the little glass. So essentially, you're gonna be in a trance-like state within this moment. And essentially, what critics are claiming is that you'll be communing with spirits. And the big thing is that there's no way to really know what there is, and that's what we're gonna be trying to figure out today. But essentially, what the bucket and the water is used for is to not only put out the candle but pull you out of it. And
It's to
out
get
of
you
it.
wet.
Yeah.
You're gonna get wet.
Yeah. It's gonna be like you're supposed to get wet and it's supposed to put out the candle and it's supposed to just get you out of that trance state.
But the bucket is like the last ditch resort. You don't. You use that last. Okay, so here's what you use first.
First,
Okay,
you have
right?
so you know that safe word person, the person that like your friend, that person.
The
that comes-
safe word person.
Yeah,
Oh shit,
yeah,
Tanner.
I know, things are getting creepy. Things are getting-
So here's the thing. I'll explain this part because I know where I kind of know what this order goes in.
Okay, go. I'll correct you.
So, all right. So, Your candle is your first ditch effort. If that thing goes out, shit's about to hit the fan. Okay. If that doesn't go out, good. All right. So what your friend is supposed to do is at like, it's all supposed to be like over at like 4-ish in the morning. So it's only supposed to take like 30 minutes. Not that long. Like a TV show or something. So what your friend is supposed to do is they're not supposed to touch you. If they touch you, both of you are gonna have a terrible time. So like no one don't have them touch you. That's why you have the water. It's so that you can, metaphorically wake them up without having to touch them, right? Anyways, so what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to call your cell phone first. They call that first. That's supposed to get you out. If it doesn't, they are supposed to come down and then call your name. Like standing next to you. Like if I was standing next to Tanner, I'd be like, yo, Tanner. Yo, boy. My girls. My boys. No, you're supposed to say their name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if that doesn't work, then you take the bucket and you get them wet. I don't know what you're supposed to do if that doesn't work. They didn't say. That's supposed to get you out.
The bucket is supposed to get you out. If it doesn't get you out,
you're fucked.
Well, that's literally when you start like shaking the chair. I don't know, stuff like that.
But they can't touch you.
Don't touch them. Just shake the chair.
No, don't even shake the chair. Like I don't know what to do if the bucket doesn't get them out. The bucket is gonna get them out.
Is the final one that should.
The bucket is the final countdown. If it doesn't get them out, I'm sorry. Make funeral arrangements. Just kidding. It's not gonna kill you. But like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Call a pastor.
So what's it called? So essentially, you do not look directly in the mirrors. Just look straight ahead. Trust me. Don't chicken out either. You need to wait until 4:34, and by 4:34, it's all over. It's okay to tremble a little bit. Just try.
All right. No, keep going.
Okay. It's okay to like be freaked out a little bit and whatnot, like tremble.
Like afterwards, that's okay because I'd be scared. I was scared actually.
Yeah.
We'll get into my experience after this.
But what's the word? Just try not to because it affects the ritual. Now this is gonna sound weird, but it really does. And you don't want that to happen. Ritual. We're gonna go into a story of one of the people that have done this, and as well as one of our own stories on this.
Mm-hmm.
So, essentially, oh wait, let's see. Wait, sorry, just reading over this. Oh, hey, wait, just found it. So essentially, that's all the ritual is, and then like supposedly you're supposed to be able to have like conversations between you and the queen,
the two other
kings,
and
the two other
taken kings.
Oh,
just kidding.
Hashtag Destiny. Hashtag don't sue us.
It's okay. I know the guy who made Destiny. It's fine. We're fine.
One of the senior developers.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? So essentially, you're gonna be talking between them, and some things, as we said before, are gonna be answered. Some things are gonna be answered with questions. It's gonna be very, very confusing and very dangerous, and you cannot look at them. No matter what you do, you cannot. So if you guys want to like learn more about that ritual or that experience, look up Creeps McPasta, sorry, Three Kings Ritual, and it should show up. He'll talk about it. He'll go into a lot more detail than what we just did. Yeah. What was I gonna say? But essentially, there was another. So a couple people have done it, and a lot of us post on the internet. Some people try to like make videos of it, but there's a little secret here that I should put. Well, not really secret. Lots of people know about it.
It doesn't work when you record, but audio does work.
Supposedly, that's what people are claiming, that audio does work. People that have recorded with video
allegedly
go off. Nothing happens.
True.
Because it's a camera. I don't know.
Ghosties are afraid of cameras.
More like paparazzi. But so essentially, this guy posted on Reddit 4 years ago, and his name is Renegade2366. If you guys want to go check out his post and story in full detail, you guys can go to the reddit.com/r no sleep my Three Kings experience. So all we can say first off, please don't try this.
Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Okay. If you half-ass it enough where it won't work, but don't do it where it will work and then half-ass, like, your preparation. Like, everything needs to be good or just don't even try it. Like, if you don't think that you're going to do this perfectly, don't do it. You got to be like a freaking motherfucking Boy Scout. Like, you got to do, like, be prepared. Like literally, like, everything we just said, you have to do that, like, down to the T.
Think of Hitler's Youth.
Yeah,
But
pretty
then
much.
times it by 20.
Yeah. Like, if you think that you're going to be like, oh, this isn't going to work, so I'm going to just kind of do it, kind of not do it, then just don't even try. Like, don't even. Just don't. If you're like, oh, I'm going to do it, and then, like, halfway through, you're like, nah, I'm going to just kind of not do it anymore because I don't think it will work. Yeah, you're a dumbass. And then if you're like, I'm going to do it all the way, but then I'm not going to charge my phone because it's at like 99% already, and I don't need that. No, yeah, you do. Just charge it. Just do it.
It's gonna kill. Well, not gonna kill you, but well, I guess essentially it can. But
Well, it's not going to kill you. You're not going to die.
probably.
Maybe.
But yeah. That's just some stuff we forgot to tell you about. Yeah, there's this guy from Reddit. His name is, oh wait, I already said that. Essentially what he does is, in the story, is he wanted to try out Three Kings experience. So he didn't have a basement in his apartment building, so he went to his dad's house to set up everything earlier in the afternoon. You know, he does everything, he sets everything up. His power object was a watch from his grandmother.
How cute.
I know, it's adorable, actually.
It didn't work. Just kidding.
Actually, this is an experience of if you mess up.
Yeah.
So, he sat there trying. Wait, let's hear.
Oh, hey, Tanner. So you know how you told me to turn off the TV before the podcast started in my studio?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going back on. I'm too alone and I'm too spooked out.
All right. Guess now I'm alone too.
Yeah.
This is a great idea, guys. First off, we're both recording alone in separate locations, very far away from each other, and we are very scared of this. We both have very authentic experiences between this sort of thing, and it's not always the best.
Tanner,
Yes?
I just heard a noise in my studio and I'm like freaking out. Oh shit, what was that?
Okay, I'm gonna say this now. This whole
What's
time,
happening?
because gents, my closet.
All right,
Gents, my closet just opened.
they didn't answer the phone.
My closet just opened. I'm calling my friend real quick. Hi.
Guys,
Um,
some creepy shit is happening on Nothing Just Chilling. Yeah, you're
Microphone?
fucked.
Dude,
Yeah,
this is freaking me out.
yeah, you're done. You're screwed. And Tanner, do you know the craziest thing? Where I'm sitting right now, where I'm recording, you've been to my studio. You know how it's facing away from everything.
Yeah. Dude, you haven't
I'm
seen
literally
the
looking
new
at a
setup.
wall. Everything else is behind me. Guys, gents, my boys, I can't.
Okay, you haven't seen my new setup yet. I am literally facing away from everything. Like, my desk is facing away from my closet, so I can't see a thing. What's going on?
I have. Yeah, no, this is
You see
great,
that?
guys. This is gonna be a fun fucking podcast. I feel like chills on my back.
Okay, dude, I just heard a
Ugh.
sound by my computer screen.
Tanner, you're fucked.
Dude, this is freaking me out a lot, actually.
Tanner, get out. GTFO.
Mm.
All right, so this is a great podcast, guys. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
No, wait. We can do this.
We're not ending it. We're gonna stay in this spooky house.
Okay, well, yeah, we are. I'm just gonna finish up the story, essentially what happens to him. Because I'm freaking out. I need to focus on something except other than this, what's going on around.
Same.
Because, for those who don't know, me and Shy Guy have been through a lot of experiences, both
Fucking
about each other.
paranormal shit.
Oh, seriously, no kidding. One of the times is actually in the exact studio that I'm in right now, fun fact.
Nothing scary happens in my studio.
My studio is actually haunted.
But my house, oh, shit happens in my house. But in my studio, nothing really happens. But in my house, fuck.
Been through a lot of things like that, so we know when things are going down.
Yeah, we know what's up.
But yeah, something's definitely going down here. Just gonna say it now.
I wish I was there. I kind of want to experience it with you.
I should actually probably record this whole thing. Because this is spooky stuff. So, gents, okay, I'm gonna continue actually because we're getting really sidetracked. I'm probably gonna cut bits and pieces of that part out. But essentially so what happens to the guy is he begins the ritual, you know, whatever, everything's going down. So the guy.
It's okay. It's a bag of chips.
What's going on?
Sorry, I'm just getting some chips.
Okay, I was so worried. I thought you.
Yeah, like I started opening it and you got like quiet. I was like, oh fuck, he's gonna
was
think
like,
it's something. No, yeah, it's just some chips.
Okay, good. You don't realize how freaked out I am right now. But essentially what happened is the guy began the ritual, and he's seen there in the darkness alone with his candle and the fan blowing on his back. Well, what he thinks is blowing on his back. And he says, someone who knows... So, oh wait, no, sorry, I skipped a line. He says, who am I talking to? And then a voice coming from the left said, someone who knows. Then the voice coming from the right said, yourself. Both answers were clear as a bell. I seriously got some creeps and started putting the candle down, but instead, someone who knows what, I asked. The guy continues to ask questions back and forth between the two voices until the movement from the glass. So he notices movement from the glass seemed to increase on both sides. It seemed to be not just moving, but coming out of the glass in his peripherals. And I leaned away a little and almost tipped my chair over. So I started hearing things all around the room after that. Like,
It's like what we're hearing right now.
yeah, because you're not supposed to be moving around or, you know, making other sounds other than like communication between those two.
Mhm.
Oh man, this is really freaking me out. But essentially, you know, he starts like hearing all these sounds go on in the room, and he's just like, this is about to get sketchy. And then he notices the fan is off. The fan is one of the safety objects, although it's meant to be blowing out your fan and what you're supposed to be protecting it from. It's actually a safety object as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he panics and jumps out of his seat, and he realizes that he dropped the candle at the same point and went out.
So yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah. So he reaches to grab the candle and relight it again, but because he figured it was like, you know, bad voodoo for the candle to go out. He only had a few seconds to light it or something would go bad. That's what he was thinking in his mind. But so the candle does not light at all. Like no fire is coming from the match or anything, because the darkness is so thick around him.
Right.
As he claims. His girlfriend was sitting outside the door waiting for him. So he runs out and you know, she asks him if he's okay, and he says, I'm fine. Aside from that, she never heard anything from inside the room. I'm not sure what exactly happened in there, or if I'm crazy. If anyone has questions, okay, yeah, basically he's just doing a whole Reddit post where people can ask questions about the whole experience. But she never heard a thing. So here's just a couple more phrases. So he retries it a little while later, and this is after. So I don't know why he did this. Both times he failed. First time was because he didn't check his surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Second time was because he didn't check himself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, but essentially what happens is he begins the ritual, everything's going, he's all asking
Wait,
questions.
hold on. Did you hear that? Oh fuck.
Yeah.